MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Boston Red Sox and the New York of elite pitchers, next on MLB Network. Luis Severino, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, this has been a little bit of a mystery. I mean, he really struggles at home. You got the home crowd behind you. You got the mound you're used to pitching on an awful lot. But he hasn't been able to get it together. Maybe this is the game that turns it all around for him at his home ballpark.
Stepping up to the plate, Eduardo Nunez. And he's a guy that's not afraid to run if he gets aboard. Comes in ranked second on the team in stolen bases. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Temperature here at game time 61 degrees. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matty, everyone's waiting for Pedroia to come alive a little bit. He hit over .310 last year, so I think everyone was expecting him to replicate that this year, but it just hasn't been the same going for him so far. Hopefully, he works things out sooner than later.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Grounded back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
Batting third.
And this is the kind of play that makes a manager go a little bit nuts. It's only the second batter of the entire game, and his defense is throwing the ball around already. I'm sure he's hoping that error isn't a sign of things to come.
Here's Mookie Betts. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Has a look. Now the pitch. Oh, double play ball to second. 4. And they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
Into the box now, Mitch Moreland. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And another foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
A runner on first with 2 away. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
He'll try again. 1-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Red Sox. Sox 0, Yankees coming up. You're watching MLB Network. Chris Sale gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Stepping into the box, Brett Gardner. And he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. Set to deliver on 2-1. Hit down the line at first. A dive, but it's off his glove. And by the time he recovers, they'll have no play on him at first. It's an infield single. Digging in the switch hitter, Chase Headley. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Here's the 1-2 pitch now to Headley. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit down the third base line. Pedroia on to Moreland, and it's a double play. A moment now from Yankee Stadium to take a look at Joe Girardi's starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, I really like this club. I love the balance. And one of the things they do, if you look at the stat line, they're in the top third of the league in slugging. And when you're able to have that kind of balance throughout your lineup, you're going to score a lot of runs. This team is a fun team to watch.
In now, Gary Sanchez. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. For the second time, it looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond. But now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Sale's ready. 1-1 on its way. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Yanks held in check. We are still scoreless. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Matt, my man, Rusty Valentine. I just like saying the name, Rusty Valentine. Okay, I'm supposed to talk about what he calls. Look, he's a little accurate on the corners. He's not going to give you much, but he's accurate. But if you go up and down, you might get some calls.
Throw won't get him.
Well, he went for the big swing and ends up getting a swinging bunt. You couldn't have rolled the ball any better. Starts off the inning. Here we go. We're off and flying. A leadoff single.
Now at the plate, number 11. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. A runner at first with no outs here. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Ready on 1-2. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Here's another 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down there at Jacoby Ellsbury. When he first broke into the big leagues, he could go get everything. Now, the arm has deteriorated a little bit over the years, but he can still go catch a ball every now and then.
Now at the plate, Hanley Ramirez. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
2-1. Here it is. Way in front of that fastball. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Sent on the ground out to second. Castro has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Red Sox leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Starlin Castro. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, he's having a terrific season, keeping that average up there above the 300 mark. That's an indication right there. 2 strikes, and he's still able to get the base hit.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. Nobody out, runner on first. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Okay, let's take a look at the defense for the Boston Red Sox, brought to you by Majestic. They are in the top 5 in the most errors committed by a team. So it's not just one player that's kicking the ball, but it's been routinely as a team. And when you're giving up that many errors and make that many mistakes, you're not going to win many ball games.
Here's Didi Gregorius. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Grounded to first. Nunez on to first, and that's 2 innings and 2 double plays they've hit into so far as the inning is over. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. And we are tied 0-0. Here's Jackie Bradley now, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Eduardo Nunez.
Striding in once again, Eduardo Nunez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Judge has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2.
The batter, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew Benintendi. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Third inning, no score to this point. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
He's done a nice job of getting those 2 quick outs before the 2 hitters coming to the plate right now, because he knows what's sitting down there down the order. So you stay aggressive against those little guys, try to get them out the way.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Set to deal on 2-2. Hit hard back up the middle. Gregorius has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Matt Holliday standing in now. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And Holliday has a base hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third.
He just sports that ball up the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Here's Todd Frazier now, currently with the third best home run total on the ball club. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Here's the 2-2. In the air to center field and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. A 2-run homer that time for Todd Frazier, number of the year, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees. I'm sure you know what's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. Hit hard on the ground to second. There to get it is Pedroia. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Number 11, Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a line drive, but foul.
Well, he's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Hit hard towards center, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And there you see the Yankees leaderboard as he finds himself second in that category. Here's Chase Headley. The 1-2 pitch. Hit in the air out toward left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about
now
trying to move up.
Catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 1-1 pitch. Hit hard to short. Gets dirty and gloves it. And give it up on a phenomenal play to retire the side. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We're through 3 in the Bronx. It's now 2-0 New York. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mookie Betts comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. On the ground to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Digging in to try it again, Starlin Castro. He reached on a single in his first try. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Now a swing and a miss as Castro was retired here for the first out.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strikeout there.
Right
He wasn't showing the
99.
fastball early in the at-bat,
Aaron
but then went
Judge.
back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
In now, Aaron Judge. Drilled right back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit and the box scores. But, man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Stepping in now, Didi Gregorius. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Now batting.
Digging in, Matt Holliday. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. And that's in there. Base hit. Judge rounds the corner and is headed home. The runner scores from second. The relay throw. And he's out trying for third base, but he'll get credit for 2 RBIs here.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
Standing in now, Todd Frazier. He grounds it sharply to third and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Hey, sometimes you got to just get lucky. He got out in front, hooked it, and he just found a hole.
Center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Four runs, 9 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. And this is fouled at the plate.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play. Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Payoff pitch one more time. Shoots this one to first. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
That's a tremendous at-bat. Saw a bunch of pitches. Saw basically everything he throws. And then got a base hit to right field. Can't write it any better.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the box now. Brett Gardner. He pulls this one into right, and Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. So 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and 2 left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Yankees are out in front, 4-0. Now in the box, number 11 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time
Now
here
batting,
tonight. An early look at the
hitter,
line score here
Hanley
tonight as we play
Ramirez.
the top of the fifth. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 1 out, nobody on. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
In now, Blake Swihart. 1 and 2.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Gloved by Castro. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So put another 0 on the board as they've been held scoreless through 5. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees 4 and the Red Sox. Here's Chase Headley. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And Headley will reach, hits a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
Well, he's a really good hitter, and when you drop below 280, people start having concerns. So that's a welcome hit. Maybe he'll rocket back up towards 300 like expected of him.
Here comes Sox manager John Farrell on his way out to the mound. And he's going to make a change as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Number 76 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 76.
Gary Sanchez will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a liner, but foul. Ready on 1 and 2. Driven nicely into the gap. And this will get all the way out to the 399 sign in Death Valley. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Into the box, Starlin Castro. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Number 13 for him on the year as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Standing in now, Aaron Judge. Now a ball pulled deep down the left field line, but it's going to be a foul ball. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. Ripped down the line. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Well, third baseman did everything he could on that ball. That ball was just scorched right past him. Laid out, got dirty. I thought for a second he was going to have it. Just couldn't come up with it.
Stepping in now, Didi Gregorius breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Ready for another shot now, Matt Holliday. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Holliday can't come up with that one as he swings and misses for the second out of the inning.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now, Todd Frazier. Fly ball out to right field. Betts has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. Through 5 innings, it's the Yankees 7 and the Red Sox nothing. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
No walks so far. Here's the 3-2. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo shot off the bat of Jackie Bradley Jr. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Into the box, Eduardo Nunez. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Gardner comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
For the Red Sox, left fielder Andrew Benintendi.
Ready for another shot now, Andrew Benintendi. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. After it is Ellsbury. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
The batter, right fielder Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Well hit now to center. Racing back is Ellsbury. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Yeah, it looked like the center fielder got a fairly good jump on this ball, but he just doesn't have enough hops to bring it in. And once it's by him, you know he was going to get at least a double.
Standing in now, Mitch Moreland ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. It's Jackie Bradley Jr. who hits the jackpot with this big swing. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Yankees 7 and the Red Sox 1. Digging in and looking for more, Jacoby Ellsbury. A hit in 2 tries so far. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is right there, 1 down.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Drilled to the left side. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
Well, that's his 3rd hit of the night. And are you surprised? That's 3 singles. Now sits 3 for 4 with 3 singles. Not a bad night.
Chase Headley.
Stepping in now, Chase Headley. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And that's in there for a called 3rd strike on the split-fingered fastball. 2 away.
Now batting, catcher Gary.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Gary Sanchez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. To third. Played on the backhand. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. 7th inning coming up. The Yankees lead it 7-1. Back here in the Bronx. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Coming to the plate now, Dustin Pedroia. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Line towards center field. Ellsbury patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
In now, number 11. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year, and it's a 7-2 game now.
Yeah, Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
Into the box now. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Ellsbury going back on it. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Up next for the Red
That was a
Sox,
tough play, so let's take another look at it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Into the box, Blake Swihart. As he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
ladies and gentlemen.
And thanks to the
it's
home
time
run, the
for
Red Sox draw a step
seventh-inning
closer. Bottom of the seventh inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Yankees 7 and the Red Sox 2. Striding in once again, Starlin Castro. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Ready with the 1-1. Way in front of a great slider that time. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Tapper up the line. Reined in. One away. Showtrack is going to give us a better look at that play. You usually don't see third baseman show off a lot of range, but he certainly did there. And to complete the play, uncork a good hard throw across to first for the out. Nice play all around from the hot corner. Standing in now, Aaron Judge. Split fingered fastball, but that misses, and it's 3-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Here's Didi Gregorius. In his last at bat, he popped out in foul ground. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Runners on first with 1 down. And this one will be out of play off to the left. The 2-2 one more time. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Up next for the Yankees, designated hitter
Matt Holliday standing in now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. The Yanks leave 1. They're on top 7-2. David Robertson is on his way into the ball game now, as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year.
David Robertson.
Digging in to try it again, Jackie Bradley Jr. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready with the 1-2. Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. And the 8th will start with a bang, as this should be extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. In now, Eduardo Nunez. Left field and deep. Gardner ranging back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Now the relay home is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
Hey, he's trying his hardest to help his guys get back in the game, but this time he had no shot. Applaud the hustle, but the decision was a costly one.
Into the box now, Andrew Benintendi. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 19th home run for him on the season, and it's now a 7-4 ball game.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Stepping in now, Mookie Betts. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but a foul ball. One out, nobody on. Hit hard to third. Frazier is there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, first baseman Mitch Moreland.
Dylan Betances is called upon with 2 out in the 8th as he's asked to complete a 4-out save.
Dylan Betances.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Ready on 0-2. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. Mitch Moreland with a solo home run. Number 18 for him on the campaign, and that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here. What a blast that was. So here it is again, accompanied by show track. Great exit velocity, and the projected distance comes back at over 470 feet. An impressive thing to watch when it happened, and even more impressive to quantify with the numbers. Standing in now, Dustin Pedroia. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Here's the 1-2 delivery, and he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Yankees lead this one 7-5. Here's Todd Frazier now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Tell you what, Matt, he looks locked in to me. You know, I played with a guy named Larry Milburn. He said he looks hitterish. You see that swing right there? I know he missed it, but he was on it.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. We take a look at our line score here in the 8th. A lot of offense. Already 6 home runs between these two teams, and we may not be done yet. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. And this is cut on and missed by Ellsbury as he becomes out number 2.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
In now, Brett Gardner as he sends it on the ground to first. Moreland's there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They lead it 7-5. Back in the Big Apple as we're set for what remains of this one on MLB Network. Number 47 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Yankees, number 47.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 11. It was a solo shot for him in his last at bat. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a line drive. But that's a foul ball.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This is pulled into right, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the ninth.
That line drive base hit, now it brings the tying run to the plate. You know, Matt, they was talking about a bloop and a blast. Maybe it is a rope and some hope. We'll see how the 9th inning plays out.
Into the box now, Hanley Ramirez. Swing and a liner. And that's through into left, and back-to-back singles have him in business to start the 9th.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Blake Swihart. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw in time as he's called out on a very close play at second. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Xander Bogaerts will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Xander Bogaerts.
Runners are at first and third, one away. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Ellsbury's after it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Eduardo Nunez. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now the Yankee Stadium crowd. 52,000 plus on their feet. Close, but it's not over yet. That's ball 2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Oh, and he misses it. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. So stepping in, Andrew Benintendi, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. New York slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Luis to a team leading 12th win of the year. Chris Sale was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Number 47 wraps it up for the save, his first of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight.